Hi, I'm David K. Williams, Libertarian candidate for Colorado State Attorney General. And yes, I'm going to win. Colorado is roughly 1/3 Democrat, 1/3 Republican, and 1/3 unaffiliated. Let's start with the Democrats. Many Democrats are disappointed in Don Quick, their party's candidate, in the rise of the surveillance state, the erosion of the Fourth Amendment, his support of the death penalty, and his opposition to marijuana legalization. He isn't going to do a thing about any of these issues. He's a district attorney. He views the Fourth Amendment as an obstacle that must be overcome in the name of law and order. He supports the death penalty. He opposed Amendment 64, marijuana legalization. These are issues that Democrats traditionally go the other way on. Democrats only have one option on their ballot if the surveillance state, the death penalty, and marijuana legalization matter to them. And that's me. And they're supporting me. Let's talk about the Republicans. Many of them are disappointed in their nominee, Cynthia Kaufman, and her role in the expansion of the surveillance state as well. They're disappointed in her fierce opposition to the Second Amendment and the sheriff's lawsuit. They're disappointed in her refusal to support Masterpiece Cake Shop and her support of a law that requires individuals to violate their religious principles and forces them to engage in commerce at the risk of going to jail. And make no mistake, the ultimate remedy is jail. If you don't abide by the court order, you'll be held in contempt and they will lock you up. And don't believe this nonsense about having to support the legislature. The oath of office is to the Constitution. It is not to whatever nonsense the legislature happens to pass. And she knows how to do this. She and her office have already, rightfully, refused to enforce legislation that would have restricted magazines such as High Times from being made available to the general public without having to ask permission. She knows how to support the Constitution. She simply chose not to do it. Republicans have only one option on their ballot if the Fourth Amendment, the Second Amendment, and religious freedom matter to them. And that's me. And they are supporting me. That leaves 1/3 of the voters who are not affiliated and they have no party loyalty. Many of them are already supporting me. And let's not forget the roughly 40% of eligible voters who don't vote because they're sick and tired of the two-party games and hypocrisy. Now they have someone they can vote for. That's me. And many of them already are. And yeah, I've heard, Dave, you're my favorite candidate. I'd vote for you if you could win. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If everyone who said that, Republican, Democrat, unaffiliated, actually voted for me, I'd get 70%. So why support a party out of habit? Even if I lose, and with your support I will not, it is better to vote for what you want and not get it than to vote for what you don't want and get it. Be a leader. Rethink Colorado. I'm David K. Williams, candidate for Attorney General, and I appreciate your consideration and your support.